The Trade!
What's up, YouTube? Dark Horse Jake Hill here, bringing you new commentary. This is, of course, Call of Duty Ghost on Drop Zone, and I'm a little sick today, so you're going to hear me sounding all sick-like, and I feel terrible. I can't even talk right now. I'm having to do this commentary driving to work because when I get home this evening, I have to do some homework that I've not been able to do because of this sickness. And this gameplay is actually from a few days ago, right before I did get sick. And let me tell you that being sick and playing Call of Duty does not work very well at all.
I'm up here on Brogan.
As a matter of fact, I did try to play the first night of my horrible sickness, and it was terrible. My KD dropped so low, my games were just so off, my aim, I don't even know what I was shooting at. If there was a guy straight in front of me, I was shooting to the far right or left. It just was not connecting whatsoever. But in today's commentary, I want to talk about things about like being a student and trying to, do a lot more videos and commentaries and be a part of the YouTube community, as well as work, a part-time job to pay for my bills now while I'm in school and everything, and then try to figure out a direction in life. Because if any of you guys are like me and going to school and stuff, you might not have yet figured out what it is you want to be. When I first started going to college, I was going to college to be a psychologist, and within the first semester I was like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot afford this, and I don't know if I can tough out school for 10 years of college to be a psychiatrist or whatever. And I really started debating whether or not it was something I could do or is what I really wanted to do. And so I ended up changing my major to just like general studies, just to try to work on that associate's degree so that I could go off to a 4-year school, and maybe by then I would figure out what it is that I wanted to be. Right out of high school, I really truly wanted to be a history teacher, and a lot of my friends and family and everybody kind of talked me out of that because they told me that you won't make any money, it's not worth it, you can't do it, just give up, whatever. And at that young of an age, I didn't listen to a lot of that influence, and I gave into that and never did that. And so, I basically wasted my first 2 years of college studying nothing at all except just taking easy classes just to get through and to keep myself on my financial aid, my scholarships and everything. And basically what that led to was taking a year off from school to go work, and I worked at a hospital in a radiology department. And I got it in my mind, I was like, well, maybe I would be a good radiologist. It's a secure position. There's going to be jobs available, I make good money, and I kind of enjoy this. Well, after doing it for a while, I realized that healthcare was not for me, that wasn't somewhere I wanted to work, and it wasn't so much as the patients and stuff, it's just that everybody had such bad attitudes in the hospital, and I understand why. I mean, you got high stress levels because, in a lot of cases, you got people's lives in your hand, and I mean, just the people you work with working long hours and everything, you can kind of get anxious, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do something that was going to make me happy, and I kind of found photography out, and I'll save the story for that for another day. And so I decided, well, I'll go to school to be a photographer, and that's what I started to do. And one thing led to another, and then about 2.5 years into the photography degree, I just kind of lost it, and I had to get out of that. Again, that'll be a part of the photo story on another commentary, but I ended up going to graphic design school and found out my school wasn't accredited like they said they were. I mean, I had done the research prior to that and found out they did have an accreditation, but something happened along the way and they kind of lost that, and that was going to hurt me as far as getting my degree and everything, and I wasn't happy with the program, so I left again. And I got back in the photo program and only had 1 semester to go when they dropped the bomb on me and said that if I didn't pay X amount of dollars up front, then I couldn't keep coming to school. Well, I'd already spent all my savings and everything on the previous semester, so there was no way I could afford to pay them what they were asking for, so I basically had to give up on that dream. And now I'm back in the history thing, and I've got 3 classes to go. I'll be a Bachelor of History major, so I'll finally have that special piece of paper that's going to allow me to have a job or not. But I'm really struggling right now because, deep down, I think it's not really what I want to do. I mean, it's kind of what I really want to do, just kind of feels impractical because, what I really want to do is be a professional gamer. I mean, I want to, play video games, upload commentaries, and I want to meet people and be a part of the community and everything like that. But, just where that seems like an unrealistic or impractical thing to do, it's hard to explain that to my family, that I could, make a living doing this eventually. It's just going to take time and work. But, being able to tough out this degree has been really hard because all I want to do is play Call of Duty and upload commentaries and, just enjoy my life. I'm not getting any younger. I'm going to be 26 years old this year, and I feel like I've just wasted a big portion of my life because I didn't know what I wanted to be, and I kind of, in a way, I still don't know exactly what I want to be. But that's cool. I mean, as long as somebody could enjoy their life, you're happy with where you are, and you got room for improvement, then you're golden. I basically never want to reach my pinnacle, though. I mean, once you reach the top, it's all downhill after that. You don't have anything to really look forward to. An example of that was when I was a musician. I always wanted to have a white Les Paul guitar. It was like my dream guitar. I thought they were so sexy and just awesome. And I finally got one. And at first, it was the most awesome guitar in the world. But after having it for a while, it kind of lost its value and meaning to me. And I had the number one thing I always wanted, and then now it wasn't so special anymore. But that's part of living. You just gotta enjoy it and accept it, and just understand that once you get to that point, you gotta cherish every moment of it. So I mean, between working and going to school and trying to do the YouTube stuff, and then deal with the family life and all that other good stuff, it's really a struggle because I know what I truly want to do, and I know that I can do it, and I've got to put my full concentration where I want to succeed, because that's the secret to success. I've learned that in the past. Anytime there's something you want to do more than anything else in the entire world, you got to make that the number one priority. When I was doing photography more heavily, I really wanted to open a business, and I succeeded at that. I found me studio space, and I opened up a business, and I was doing well, but I found out that I really didn't enjoy the type of photography that I ended up setting myself up to do, and so I just kind of gave up on it, and now I'm kind of leaving photography for good. Pretty much in the future, I'm going to do is just for fun. I mean, the type of photography I enjoy doing was for entertainment purposes, like band musicians and things like that, but in my area, that's kind of almost impossible to do, so I basically had to give up on that because I financially can't afford to move away at the moment because of student loans and all that. I'm so close to finishing school. I've got to make that one of my top priorities, along with, trying to progress in the YouTube community and everything. But guys, I think I'm getting pretty close to the end of this commentary, so I hope you enjoyed this game clip here at Drop Zone. I have a pretty good overall KD, and the reason I love Drop Zone, you can really rack up the points. If you're trying to level up one of your squad members and Ghost, I think this game mode is the way to do it if you can, hold the Drop Zone pretty well. I get 4,000 plus points this round alone. So, Drop Zone's where it's at. It's super fun, it's really awesome, and I highly recommend it. But guys, thank you for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this commentary, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.